Trucker Will. We trucking it like always, trying to make this money, trying to make this dough. So in this video, guys, we're going to talk about the warning for all you drivers out there that are thinking about going to Super Eagle. We're going to talk about it next on Trucking with Trucker What is going on, you and the tube? This your boy Trucker Will. We trucking it like always, trying to make this money, trying to make this dough. But before we get into it, remember to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that bell below so you know when I come out with new videos on my blacktop journey. Now, for these new people, what is going on? And the returning people, what is going? Thank you for coming back. All right, so the most important thing for this video, guys, is I need you guys to smash the thumbs up button. Smash it so we can stimulate this YouTube algorithm really well, so we can get this message out to all the new drivers that are coming into the industry that are not properly doing their due diligence. So it's going to show up when they look up trucking and then they come across this company. Now, a lot of these drivers are coming into the industry and they have the ambitions of being an owner operator, and a lot of these drivers tend to be brothers, you know. So I'm a brother, and us brothers need to stick together, especially when we're getting on the blacktop, because we have families, and with us having families, we want to be able to support them families and support our kids and support our wives and things like that. So we come out here and we get on the oh so elusive blacktop. So smash that thumbs up button, because this is a really important message to all the drivers that are coming into the industry that have ambitions of being an owner operator and they're not sure where to start. All right, so let's dive right in. All right, guys, so I've been on the blacktop for almost 7 years. I've been running. I ran at England and I ran over here at Prime, and I've been pretty good over here at Prime. Now, I'm the type of driver that likes to help other drivers. If I see you struggling, I'm going to help you. And I have seen and watched a lot of drivers going to this company, and it's called Super Eagle, aka Twin, Floyd, all the other little names. It's a holding company called Super Eagle. So Super Eagle is ran out of Chicago, Illinois. It's got a bunch of different names, and if you've ever applied there and you thought about applying there, you're probably getting harassed. Now, the question you got to ask yourself is, on their page, they say that you're going to get 88% of the load. Now, if you're new to the industry, you think 88% of the load is amazing. It is amazing if you're truly getting 88% of the load. Now, most drivers do not do their due diligence. They look at 1 or 2 videos, or they look on the internet and they see that there's the possibilities, and they're like, that's not going to be me. The problem with them saying that it's not going to be me is that you have experienced drivers that have been out here that go over there and they still have the same problem. Now, you might ask yourself, well, why are they all having the same problem? It's not the driver that's having the problem. It's the company that's having the problem. Now, am I bashing the company? No, they're a company. They're trying to make money. But there's a thing called ethics and responsibility, and ethics are some of the ethics are a little bit questionable. Now, you want to go to a company that's going to treat you right, that's going to do you right, it's going to make it so that you can make money to support your family. The problem is that I'm not saying that they are or they're not, but what I am saying is there's a lot more drivers that are failing than there are drivers that are being successful. I know of 2 or 3 drivers that have been successful over there. That's why I say it's a possibility that you could be successful, but there's a really high possibility that you're going to fail. Now, the 2 people that I know of that are doing well are recruiters. And I've had the pleasure of having a conversation with one of the gentlemen cooking in the Hammer Lane. I haven't had the ability to have a conversation with this other gentleman, Kamikaze Productions. Seem like two really cool individuals. But I do know one thing. They are both about their money. And if you're both about your money, of course you're going to show praise, and you really don't care what's happening to the other drivers that are falling flat on their face and going broken and not being able to support their families. I have a heart. I'm sorry, I have a heart. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have a heart, but at the end of the day, everybody is looking for their own, they don't care. It's all about what they make, what's going into their pocket, the recruiting bonuses, the things. They're not understanding, or maybe not seeing or realizing that these are actual people that are getting left high and dry. The practices aren't all that great. Am I saying that don't try it? No, if you feel like you're the best of the best and they're not going to do you like that, go ahead. But you can't say we didn't warn you. So I have a few people, not in the video, but I have a few channels of people that you can check out to watch their experiences. And in those experiences, you can see exactly what the problem is and what the challenges that these drivers are experiencing, because it's rough out here and we're all trying to make a dollar when it's really hard to come by that dollar. So I'm going to show them in the next few slides here, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, so let's just be real. I always try to keep it 100 authentic with you guys here on this channel. And I don't do bash videos. I just like to make sure that you're 100% aware of what you're getting yourself into, so that you have all the facts laid out in front of you, so you can make the most positive, most productive, most best financial decision for you and your family, so you're not getting suckered in. I mean, like the thumbnail says, she got the cheeks, things look good, but then you get burnt. Looks can be deceiving. So basically, the run-of-the-mill lowdown is, guys, is that if you guys decide you want to go over to Super Ego, go ahead, go on over. But I highly recommend that if you have somebody that is thinking about going over to Super Ego, send this video over to them, because I'm going to lay it all out on the line right here for you. Not bashing, I'm just bringing you the 100% God honest truth, and that's all I do. I keep it 100. I have no reason to lie to you, because if I win, you win. So when the stars align, we all shine, and I want you to shine. So if you're a new driver and you're just thinking about going over to Super Ego because they entice you with the 88% of the load, you're going to own this truck, you're going to own this trailer, and you're going to have all this allure, low boards, and all of those things. Those are all good things, but some good things are not all that great, because you can look at the cheeks, and the cheeks could not be looking all that great on the inside, because it could have been ran through and the door could have just been wide open. She has no walls. So this is what it be, right? 88% of the load, you're not getting 88% of the load. Are you going to own that truck? Probably not. Is that truck going to have a lot of miles on it? Unless you buy one, or you put the $5,000 down so you get a brand new truck. Hey, you want to put a lot of skin in the game, you can put a skin in the game, but I do not recommend it. If you decide to go over there, I would expect you or recommend you to have a credit card with at least $30,000 available, so that you can pay for your own fuel. If you do not have the ability to get your own fuel card, figure out a way to get your own fuel card, so you're not hampered by using their fuel card. The other things you can learn on the way and as you go. There's plenty of information out there. So you're going to go over there, you're going to get a truck that's probably going to have a bunch of miles on it, and it's probably going to need to have some tires, brakes, a PM, all of those things done to it. Some of those trucks are old prime trucks. So if you can find you a prime truck that's got, you know that it was taken care of because it came from the company that I work at, and it's decent. I mean, it's a good truck. So, you know, it's gonna be cool, right? So make sure you look at your truck. Make sure that it's good. Make sure that it's able to pull these loads. Have some money set aside, because when you're diving into there, the thing that they prey on is that you're a new driver. That's why they only require you to have a few months. They prey on you being a new driver and not knowing how to run a business. Now, loads. The loads is going to pay you 88% of what they've already taken off the top. It's not a secret. It's all out there. They take money off the top. So be aware of that. Go into it knowing that they take money off the top. That's not a secret. They take money off the top. But most of us don't care if they take money off the top as long as we're making money. But the other thing that you guys got to understand is if you're going over there, know what your fixed cost is. Most drivers don't know what exactly their fixed cost is when they get on when they go into that truck and they go into that trailer, what their fixed cost is before fuel. So if you know what your fixed cost is before fuel, if it's $2,200, that means that you have to put over $2,200 before you see a profit. That's before your fuel, right? So if you don't have your own fuel card, you are 100% relying on them to make sure that your truck stays with fuel in it. Now, there's a number of ways to get different fuel cards, but maybe you don't have that. Maybe your credit's not right. There's companies that you can go to get you your own fuel card, so you're not left assed out. You can get a credit, especially if you have your LLC. If you haven't done that and you're going over there, get your LLC first. Now, if you have other issues, other challenges for SAP or stuff like that, go follow my boy, Big Trucker B. He's at a company that takes SAP drivers, so you're not screwed. I'm so sick and tired of seeing brothers getting screwed royally because they're not understanding that what it is. And the thing that you got to understand as well, guys, they don't care. They don't care that you can't put fuel in your truck. They don't care that you're stranded over here on a Friday. They got their own homes and their wives they want to go blow their backs out and stuff like that. They don't care that you're on the highway empty. They don't care. So don't act like they're going to care. They're not going to care. You're just a number. You're just a body in a seat paying that truck payment for them. $2,200 is your fixed cost. Fuel. If they're taking off the load and you're not running 3 or 4 loads a week that are paying at least $3,000 after they take their cut, $369, unless you're putting about $7 to $8 grand to your truck each week, which is almost physically impossible now, you're not going to make money. You're going to be in the hole every week. And then their costs and their stuff that they charge you every week and every few days and every whatever, it's not consistent. You need consistency, guys. Consistency. If it's not consistent, don't go to somewhere where it's not consistent. They don't have the consistency. You can see it all over YouTube, all over TikTok. There's inconsistency, and it's all over the writing is on the wall. You just have to pay attention to it. So if you go over there, cool. If that's your only choice, awesome. But try to have some of your ducks in a line so that you don't get left on the side of the highway, because on the weekend, you're not getting any help. They go home to their wives and their kids to chill and relax and drink beers. That's what they do while you're out over there in California trying to get a load. If you're going to go, you're going to have to make sure that you have a dispatcher that's going to dispatch you on a load before Friday. If you don't, you're stuck. You're screwed. But hey, it's a choice. You have the choice. You have the option. But to prey on the new inexperienced lease operators, owner operators, is not right. It's not right at all. But they do it because, hey, they're capitalizing on your not knowing, which is a detriment to you. So you have to make sure that you do your due diligence. You have to make sure that if you're going into something and you're not aware, ask questions. Go on social media, go on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram before you dive in. There's plenty of companies out there that will give you an opportunity so you don't fail. So sick and tired of seeing brothers fail, sisters fail, because nobody deserves to fail. It's hard enough of a job out here to try to make money, and you're getting hit over the back and forth all day, every day. I'm sick of it. So that is the only reason I'm doing this video, guys, is if you're going to go over here to Super Eagle, make sure you're prepared. Try to have a credit card. Try to get your own Easy Pass. Try to do all the things that you can do for yourself so that you are not 100% reliable on them. If you are starting from scratch, go to a company that's going to give you a strong financial net, i.e. a Swift, i.e. a Prime, i.e. Pigeon, other companies. I mean, there's the lure of companies, however lines, where you can do a lease purchase, if that's what you want to do. But please, this is brother talking to another brother, a brother talking to another sister. I've never worked at Super Eagle. I've never worked there, so I can't give you my personal experiences. But I can tell you there's plenty of people out here that have had the experience, and they can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, you can see the pain in their eyes that they got screwed. And in the way we live right now, the times that we live right now, inflation is at a high, this is high, nobody deserves to get screwed, because we can't afford to get screwed. So do me a favor, guys, if you like the video and it helps you, and that's not bashing the company, it's just giving you a really big warning. It is not advised that you go there. Not advised. But if you must, go with some knowledge, go with a plan to be able to execute your plan. But do not go with your pants at your ankles, because you will get bent over. And that's just my video, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching the video. But I also would like, if you guys can, smash the thumbs up button to help other drivers out here that are trying to get into the industry, not necessarily knowing which way to go. We got Cam the trucker that's helping brothers out here. You got me. You got Trucker Brown. You got all these other drivers that I'm seasoned. Got some season. I'm coming into my 6th or 7th winter. I try to keep it 100% real, because that's all I can be. I will keep it 100, and I do not bullshit. I don't got time to bullshit. We only live one life. It's the best way to live. It's the right way. Remember to be blessed, less stressed. Keep that left door closed, that right foot down. Only when it's safe. And like always, guys, I'll see you in the black top. Safe trucking. Later.